Hi everyone, Happy New Year. We have entered 2026, and as I was thinking about this new year, I was thinking about how a lot of people want to run into this new year with their goals and New Year's resolutions, about some of the things that they want to do, bring into their lives and change. And I do feel like this is a really good opportunity to really think about this and to tune in to what we want to bring. Now, for me, I like to think more of like the energy I want to bring in to the new year, what I want to tune into a little bit more, and to recollaborate. And as I was thinking about this word, recollaborate, I was thinking about the meaning of it and the definition of it, and I looked it up, and one of the things that I loved about this definition is that it's very connected to what I've been talking to you about when it comes to presence, being here in this moment mindfully, in a non-judgmental, curious kind of way to whatever is arising in this moment. And this definition basically explained that recollaboration means to adjust your inner compass, okay, and to fine-tune your personal system for better accuracy and fulfillment. So that's beautiful to me, because accuracy and fulfillment come when you can kind of gather all of these energies, gather your mind energy, your body energy, your heart energy, your spiritual energy, or if you don't like to call it spiritual energy, you can say, you know, your essence, this life, this aliveness, bringing them all together, you know, and tuning in to what it is that is really going to bring us fulfillment, okay? Because the mind thinks about goals and thinks about them in terms of achieving, but does not tune into fulfillment. Are these goals and are these New Year's resolutions going to bring you fulfillment? And fulfillment means that it fills you up from inside, right? And when I think about filling us up from inside, I think about something that is a bit more sustainable, right? You know, like something that we can do throughout the year, right? And this is where like attention and intention come in, because when we pay attention in this mindful present way to our inner system, we can get the accuracy to really tune into what's going to bring us fulfillment in the new year. And it's not just about fulfilling ourselves, okay? Because it starts with that, right? When we are fulfilled, we can bring this energy into the world. We can help other people also tune in to these moments of fulfillment, you know. And as I've talked about before, you know, fulfillment and contentment aren't permanent states. We can tap into them. But the intention is to tap into them as much as we can in the new year, so that we can be healthy, so that we can bring more health into the world, right? That is the ultimate goal. It's not just for our own fulfillment, it's to help others as well in our path, as we are role modeling this, as we are connecting to this inner compass, and maybe even teaching other people this way of tapping into our inner compass to find fulfillment or moments of fulfillment, and then rippling that out into the world, okay? So I want you guys to think about a few questions here when you're making your goals and your resolutions for this year, okay? Tune in to presence, tune into those goals, right? Really see if those are accurate goals that are going to bring you fulfillment, right? Moments of fulfillment. And if they aren't, you know, I think it might be an opportunity for you to sit with yourself a little longer and to collect yourself, to gather yourself, to recalibrate, and to tune in for a couple of days or maybe even weeks to really see what it is that you really, really want. Okay. And you know, maybe you want to comment on that, maybe you want to write about it in your own journals, explore it a little bit more. Like I said, you know, we want to run into the new year a lot of times, get onto that horse and gallop away into the future, you know, but it's a very impatient state. And we want to bring in some sense of patience right now, especially if you're in the northern hemisphere and you're going through the winter, right? Our bodies are still very slow at this time of the year, okay? Our bodies want more rest, our bodies want more sleep. So the new year for us is still winter and still a time to recalibrate, to really get in touch and to gather and get in touch with what it is we really want to bring into the world. So I challenge you to do that. I challenge you to write about it, speak about it, comment about it, you know, below in this video, you know, ask me questions. Let's recalibrate together and to fine tune our inner compass so we can connect to the accuracy and fulfillment.